Hey you guys, so I got a request to talk about Nature's Specialty Shampoo. Now this is something I'd kind of wanted to talk about anyway, but I've been kind of avoiding it because me and Nature's Specialties, we're not friends, and we're really probably not going to be friends after this video. I think I'm already on their shit list, so it shouldn't matter. Who'd care? They're not sending me any free shit. So, let's start at the beginning. I went out on my own, so now I own my own business, so I buy my own shampoos. So when I went out, I was like, okay, well, what am I going to use now? What are going to be my new staple products? And at this point, I thought all ingredients were put out there. Like, even if it wasn't on the bottle, I thought it had to be online. I thought that we legally had to have access to these ingredients. So I've been talking about ingredients for like a while now if you follow me on Instagram. So I ordered Nature's Specialties. I ordered the Plum Crazy facial shampoo because I have been on a hunt to find a good facial shampoo. And I've tried literally everything. Like, I don't think there's a single product out there that I haven't tried that's a facial shampoo. So I ordered Nature's Specialty. And I was actually like really excited about it because Katrina Short uses it and I really like Katrina Short. So I was like, well, if Katrina likes it, then I want to try it. So I ordered the Plum Crazy shampoo. I was using it. I looked at it when I got it and I saw that it said like a surfactant blend, but then also listed a couple other ingredients, active ingredients, that were on the bottle. And I didn't think too much of it. And then I went to like look it up for some reason. Like, I'm trying to remember what the reasoning was. Like, I wanted to see like the full ingredient list. I think maybe I just wanted to talk more about the specific ingredients in the product. I can't remember. Either way, so like I said, it wasn't listed on the bottle. I was like, that's no biggie. It's on their website. So I went to their website and I couldn't find it. And I was like, what the heck? I was like, but that's fine. I was like, I'll just email it to them. I thought, like, for sure, once I send them an email, they'll definitely send me the full ingredient list, right? So I sent them this email on December 10th of 2019. I said, hi, I just purchased some of your products and I noticed the ingredients weren't listed. Could I get an ingredient list for the Plum Silky Shampoo and the Plum Crazy Facial Shampoo? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So fast forward, I bought that first bottle, used it, actually loved the product. So I'm going to start off on a happy note. I loved the product. It smelled fantastic. It lathered good. It was everything I'd been looking for in a facial shampoo and I was actually thrilled. I thought I'd found a new ride or die product. Actually, it was about to make it into my ride or dies until this email conversation. So, I'm all excited, and then I liked the Plum Crazy Facial, so I ordered that and the Plum Silky Shampoo, which everybody raved about this Plum Silky Shampoo, so I'd been dying to try it. I was so excited. So I get my two products in, like I said, I go to look at the ingredients, can't find them, email them, and I'm like, can I get the ingredient list? So Angela from Nature's Specialty emails me back and she said, hello Janine, our products are a proprietary blend and the active ingredients are listed on the bottles on the right hand side of the label panel. Yeah, thank you Angela, I can fucking read. And I already saw that, and that's not your full ingredient list, that's just some shit you put on a bottle for marketing. So where's your actual ingredient list, Angela? So Angela decides to send me the MSDS forms, which if you're not familiar is the material safety data sheets. Every now and then that northern accent comes out. So anyway, I pull up these sheets and I'm like, okay, scrolling through, trying to find the ingredients. Here's what she showed me this is the Plum Crazy Facial. You can see right here. And I scrolled through this entire thing, and I just did it again just now to make sure I wasn't lying to you guys. And there were no ingredients listed on this entire sheet. And I was like it tells you what to do if you spill it. It tells you what to do if you get it in your eyes. Talks about if it's flammable, all of that stuff. What to do if you ingest it. But I didn't see any true ingredient list on here. So I was like, okay. I said, Angela. So here you can see the two things that she sent me. Here's my email back. I said, Angela, thank you for the MSDS sheets. I was really hoping for an ingredient list. I did see the active ingredients listed on the bottle, but I really like to see a true ingredient list to get a better understanding of the product. The ingredient list can also be crucial to dogs who have allergies to certain ingredients. I really prefer to know what's actually in the products I use. Thank you for sending me the MSDS sheets, though. I really do appreciate it. So that's me being like, Angela, you didn't answer my fucking question. So Angela responds, and she says, hello, Janine. Plum Crazy, mostly purified water with a mild surfactant blend, proprietary from the blender. The other ingredients are on the label. Plum Silky, purified water with a mild surfactant blend, proprietary from the vendor. The other ingredients are listed on the label. As you can see, the blends that we use are proprietary coming from our vendor. We ask our vendors to provide us with a non-toxic, biodegradable, Prop 65 compliant, and gentle to the skin. Is there anything in particular that you were looking to stay away from? So again, Angela, you dodged my question because you literally just reiterated the same shit. So the mostly purified water with the surfactant blend, that's pretty much what's listed on the label. So you've just said again something that I've already confirmed with you that I know. I'm asking you for a full ingredient list and you are shrugging me off again and avoiding my question again. And the proprietary, it's a proprietary blend for the vendor. So what does that mean? That means that's need to know info and you don't need to know is basically what they're politely saying. And also, that also says to me, I'm not sure if you know what's in your shit, Angela. So you're just outsourcing it from a vendor? What vendor? You're asking for a mild surfactant blend? What's in your surfactant blend? Are you using sodium lauryl sulfate? Is there glycerin? What's in your surfactant blend? Like, you're just going to be like, oh, it's just a mild surfactant blend and it's supposed to follow all these things and blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, is there anything in particular you're looking to stay away from? Like, I could just predict to the future and know potentially what any dog I might encounter along the line could potentially be allergic to. So I responded. I said, hey, Angela, there are so many allergies in the world, I would not be able to list all the things that people could potentially be allergic to. It would be much easier if there was ingredient lists that I could reference and show my clients. I would be embarrassed to tell a client that I don't know what is in the product that I'm using. I know that you guys are not the only company that does not disclose ingredients since it is not required by the FDA, but it is a bummer to me because I was very excited to try your products and review them. And if you notice, if you've ever looked at my channel, there's no review of Nature's Specialty, and that's because I returned it all. Because that's the last message that was sent between me and Angela. She never responded. They never said a damn thing back. Nobody's addressed it. I even brought it up with Pet Store Direct, the company I purchased Nature's Specialty through, and basically all they said was like, oh yeah, like, that's, yeah, there's kind of scat. Like, that's like basically like, oh yeah, like no biggie. Like, you are selling their stuff. And here's, let's talk about, this isn't even the most fucked up part. This isn't even the most fucked up part. So, when all of this happened, I was like, all right, bitch. All right, Angela, I see you. So I went to the Shampoos from the Grooming Industry on Facebook, that Facebook group that's on Facebook. So if you're not in there, go check it out. It talks about like all the shampoos in the grooming industry, and there's a lot of people asking questions on there. It's a really good group. So I went there and I typed in Nature's Specialty. And I was like, what are people talking about? There were people that were having reactions to animals or reactions themselves, and their doctors and veterinarians were calling Nature's Specialty and were being blown off exactly like I was. Doctors and veterinarians with humans and animals with reactions from these products were basically being told to fuck off. And that's when I realized how fucked up the shampoo industry and the grooming industry is. And I know it's across the board because every time I bring this up, I always get people that are like, well, it's the same in human products and blah, 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 blah. It is. And that's why we need to fight to change this. You know, like if we just sit back and not say anything and just act like this is all fine and we buy Nature's Specialty and support them and give them a bunch of money, then guess what? They're just going to keep doing what they're doing. And we are going to get taken advantage of. So we are buying their products, basically trusting them that everything's going to be okay. And then if we have a dog that has a reaction, they're not even going to give us an ingredient list. Like, do they understand how unprofessional? Like, we are the middleman. So if your shampoo makes my dog react, guess what? I lose the client. I lose the client. I lose the money. I pay the vet bill, not you. So you just being like, oh, well, whatever, that's not my problem. Like, yeah, it's not your problem, and that's cool, but I'm not going to buy your product, nor am I going to buy from anybody that doesn't think that it's a very big deal to, like, list their ingredients. So if you don't see me talking about certain brands, see if they list their ingredients, and if they don't, then that's probably why I won't talk about them. And if they do and you don't see me talking about them, let me know and be like, hey, you need to try, like, Enviagroom was one that was mentioned. A lot of people have been asking me to try Enviagroom. I need to see a full ingredient list from Enviagroom. Can somebody send me a picture of Enviagroom and be like, yes, see, look, this is their full ingredient list. I don't want to see a list that says a surfactant blend added in aloe vera and keratin and blah, blah. I don't want to see that. I want to see a true ingredient list that starts with water, purified water, carbonated water, whatever the fuck. It usually is going to start with water. Second ingredient is usually sulfate. And if it doesn't say that and it says a blend of surfactants or anything like that, I'm not interested. So Nature's Specialty, you can do better than this. I'm so disappointed. And as I mentioned earlier, if you would have just listed your ingredients, you would probably be one of the biggest brands that I recommended to everybody. So just keep that in mind, because the reason that I do recommend Hydra so much is because they are one of the only companies that actually list their ingredients, and they make a quality product on top of listing their ingredients. So yeah, I won't be buying Nature's Specialty until they get their shit together, because I think it's a little bit embarrassing how they handled this whole situation, where I was just asking for a simple ingredient list and was completely, like, dodged the entire time. Like, girl, Angela, like, I don't know if you're customer service. Let's see if it says on here. Yeah, it doesn't even say what she is, like. And you know what's interesting too? Now that I'm looking at it, like, none of these did she use her formal Nature's Specialty thing like she did here. She only used it at the very end, that last email she sent me. Isn't that interesting? I wonder what that's about. Like, see, here it is the first time. Like, it just says Angela whatever and the phone number. I'm guessing that's for Nature's Specialties. I'm sure this is not Angela's personal number. I would not do that to Angela, even though me and Angela are not girls. Like, we don't hang out. We're not friends. We don't eat at the Chinese buffet together. If you watch Peter Mon, we're not besties. Oh yeah, it's got to be Nature's Specialties, because there's that phone number again with the Nature's Specialty logo. So Angela, you slacking. Nature's Specialty, you slacking. List your ingredients. You can do better. And yeah. I've been talking about this a lot. Somebody messaged me yesterday and they were like, all these companies are going to hate you. Like, well, guess what? All these companies are not paying my bills. So I'll see you at Atlanta, I guess. But yeah, I hope that this kind of clears the air about why I don't use Nature's Specialties, because I have been asked. That's why I won't use it, and I won't use anything else that people don't think it's a very big deal to list their ingredients. So if you want to be transparent and make a good product, I'd be happy to promote you. If you want to be sneaky, you can keep your shit, and you're not going to see it being promoted on this channel. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video of me slamming Nature's Specialties. Nature's Specialties, if you're watching, fix your products. Put your ingredients on your label. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would love to use your plum products, because they actually do smell fantastic and they clean well and they seem to do a good job. But I'm not going to use it until you put your ingredients out there and get better customer service, because Angela, I thought, was pretty rude. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!